get some things. What is it? Subscriptions for there's a few things if you subscribe to a channel for the people who are in the category. That doesn't seem right to me. All right, we're live on YouTube now. I've got to be careful. I don't want to have this up too much on YouTube because I think they've probably got roughly the same stream on YouTube. Actually, not yet. They don't. I had a look. Not yet, so I'd probably be okay. But let's go back to the blueprints. That was amazing yesterday. What a game. What a game. A roguelike escape room puzzle game. I mean, I'm sure someone's, you know, some of the escape room games are pretty much like that, are roguelikes, but dunno. This one's got the sauce, if not is completely original, and I love to see it. It just like kind of makes total sense. A puzzle roguelike. Roguelikes are essentially trying to get the right piece of the puzzle over and over and again, you know, especially in a sort of card deck building kind of game. All right, so continue. We're on to day 5. I didn't even look at day 5. We need to go see if go have a look at the cave that we opened. Hopefully, I'm still not sure what day it is. Especially as I've been totally thrown by the fact that it said Saturday the 7th when it wasn't the 7th in 1993. So what's the story there? Mistake or deliberate mistake? Yeah, and we hope we get the bunker or whatever it's called. No, the bunker? Don't remember. All right. Plus 20, because we got that food. Nice. Still don't know what the wishing well has done. Stuck on the flowers. Oh, what's down here? I've not been down here. I have been down here. Yes. Does this actually lead through to the campsite? No. Was this the cave? Oh, no, I haven't been down here. What is this? Oh, a torch. Alright, I guess this is, I don't know, I guess we have to get the torches? Interesting. Oh, a second. I think I've got the stream muted. Otherwise, we'd have the marathon music, which is really good. I recommend you go to whatever it is, Marathon the Game on Twitch, and just have a look at the countdown and listen to the music. It's beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on with this cave. And we start with 2 gems. Oh, magnificent. So that's another gate. And this is the cave we opened, somehow. Miraculously. But I assume there's nothing. It's just because it gives... Oh, there's something to read at least. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. Oh, reservoir, we're looking for something on the water. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Interesting. Can I pick up these ones? No. No. Oh, what's this? Right. Oh, that's down where, well, just where I just was, where we couldn't see in the cave. Ah. Ah. I can turn them off. Well, why would I? Turned it on? I'll keep it on. I'll make it legal. Alright. Okay. Now we go see if the bunker? Oh, I've forgotten what it's called already. What a game. What a beautiful game. Yeah, I'm using up all of my spare 20 extra footsteps that I got for putting down, what was it, a pantry or something? That was yesterday. That's like 1,000 years ago. Oh, hello birdies. Oh, I wanted to talk to the birdies. Wait, can we go over here? No. How do we get to the reservoir's other side? Shelter is what we want. All right. Okay, so we're day 5, which means we're either the 10th of November or perhaps the 11th of November. And yeah, shelter for sure. Plus it saves us from red rooms. Well, 3 red rooms. Wait, is it 3? Okay, when it's drafted, so if it's not just 3 times walking through them, it's just each you get 3 red rooms that can be completely safe. Right. Alright, so we're going to make the assumption that it's now day 5 is the 10th. No, I'm going to go the 11th. Right, so I think we're the 11th. Need at least 1 hour, so we're probably somewhere at 8 AM. Let's go 10 AM. So we have to remember to come back out when there are clocks everywhere. So let's try 10 AM, confirm. November 11th, 10 AM. Did we do anything here? Current levels are now 0.12, so they're higher than they were, but I didn't do anything in the laboratory. Okay. I'm okay with this. I am sort of okay with this, yeah. So we're gonna find out if it's the 11th. At 10 AM, if this safe's not open, we're not the 11th. In which case we'd then try the 10th and then add, maybe try 2 o'clock or something. Just to absolutely confirm what day of the week it is. So we're at 10 to 9. All right. We need to keep an eye on clocks. Where are their clocks? Any clock in here? No. No clock and clocks. Oh, there is a clock. There it is. All right, cool. I think every room pretty much has a clock. All right, so we've got Den will give us a gem. Closet for some items. No, I think we need to give ourselves as many options as possible, as always. The items just come, certain rooms will have them. All right, we're nearly 9 o'clock. Excellent. Where am I facing here? No, always go left, always go left. Let's find out what we can put here. Commissary Observatory. Storeroom. No, we're going to do a storeroom. That's just too much good stuff. Because now we're getting 2 keys from this place. Because we upgraded it. Yes, we did. Got clock. No. Got clock? This room's definitely got a clock. Now that I just realized this, didn't realize how many clocks there are. Plenty of clocks. Bedroom, guest bedroom, nursery, no. Oh, they're all dead ends, are they? No, bedroom isn't. Alright, give ourselves as much chance as possible. Isn't there usually something in here? Maybe not. You do have to be there. There's often some sneaky little coins around, aren't there? Without the, or do they only show up if you've got the, metal detector? Good question. Because that's the metal detector, the wording of it is something like, I'm gonna have some coffee while I'm here. Actually, while I'm having my coffee, let's see what's going on over here. Not much. Same old. So what seems to be happening is, hang on. What can I full screen that here? Yeah. And still get back to the game. Yes, nice. So what seems to be happening is that all those cameras there were fuzzy, and there's some kind of game that people were playing in chat with, and it's via the poll system where you can select a bunch of options to try and get the cameras back up. And I guess there's other things that they're trying to find. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, that was the coffee done. Let's get back to it. I think billiard room, surely. Give us a chance to move on. Plus, I like the billiard room. It usually has stuff in the form of whatever's in here. All right, so it's 14. 1 plus 13 is 14, plus 3 is 17. I've forgotten the order. It's plus, minus, times, divide, I think. So 17 minus 4 is 13, minus 9 is 4. 20 minus 18 is 2, times 6 is 18. Oh, I was wrong, was I? Shit. Alright, start again. 14, 20, no, 1 plus 13 plus 3 is 17. 17 minus 4 is 13, minus 9 is 14. No, 4. What am I doing? That's what I did. Is that where I went wrong? No, it was this one I went wrong. 20 minus 18 is 2, times 6 is 12, not 18. What a dumbass. Do you maths, bruh? 7 minus 3 is 4, times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Very cool. Very, very cool. A silver key. A room with many doors. Alright, let's hope that we can get use of that. Do we have a clock? I need a clock. Hopefully there's a clock in the next room. Can I see a clock through here without going into the room? No, I don't know what time it is. I will be heading back as soon as it's 10 o'clock. Spare room, nook, or nursery? I guess we'll go nook. Gets us an exit and also a key. And hopefully a clock. Right, just as I said there's just way too many clocks, there's no clocks. Alright, well, we continue. Where are my clocks at? So that'd be a vast dead end. Do have gems. I could go to the... I've only got 1 coin though, so no point having a commissary. Come on, give me a clock, please. Alright, so doors in the West Wing are less likely to be locked. And we're in the West Wing. Security, or we can get a look at that. That gives us 3 options. I think I'm doing it. Don't have a clock on me by any chance, do I? No. Alright. These pipes and things on the walls, how do they work? What do we got? Pantry, dead end, dark room. It would be fine because it's safe. Or do we need security? We might need security eventually. I don't remember why. There's surely a clock in here. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, so sweet. We've got time. So while we're in security, it's worth sorting out the key cards. So we want that on low. And offline mode unlocked. In case we find a closet or whatever it's called. I don't think we've got anything else here. We continue. Oh, hang on. So where am I on the map? No, there's no point using it here. the silver key. I'll just use a normal key. Parlor, another parlor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Oh, and this is where the garage is. It gives me 3 keys. I guess the garage is always there because it has to be there because that's where the exit out would be, where we unlock the gate. Do I want the keys at the cost of a gem? I don't think so. I think this gets us just up to the next area. Oh, you can see out. That's lovely. All right, next. Drawing room. Courtyard. You know what the courtyard green ones give you, really? All right, that's giving us a lot of options as well. Plus, there might be something in here. Oh yeah, so this will let me redraw if I'm not happy with what we get. All right, well, we want to go up as high as possible, if we can. Pantry, patio, spread gems in each green room. Oh, that's not... Oh, I've only got one green, but I haven't got any gems either. So this would be one... Yeah, okay, why not? Well, I haven't got any gems to do it. Damn it! So all I can do is pantry, which will give me some money. Or I can redraw. I'm redrawing. Let's hope we get something interesting. Chapel's not bad. That'll give us 2 exits. But we won't lose anything because we're safe from... Does this... oh no, it just says 3 red rooms. Nothing. Nothing. Have we got a clock in here? No. Oh, hang on. I've never really looked at the... Ah, remember that thing? Oh, look, there's numbers on there. Can we do anything with these stained glass windows? No. I suppose we'll be able to eventually. There must be something. Don't know what it is. Okay, where are we here? No, again, we're on the edge, so I don't want to... I'll just use a normal key. Just a normal old boring-ass key. Patio again. We still don't have any gems though. Well, might as well go pantry then. What time is it? That's not a timer. That's not a clock either. It must be about 10 o'clock. We must be getting close. Give me my coins. Alright, now I think it'd be worth having... Yes, we should... So if this... Let's see what the silver key does. Silver key. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft 2nd copies of rooms you already have in your house. Oh, and then the dining room, which will be available. Rotunda can... Oh, wow. And I've got no gems, though. You can now draft 2nd copies of rooms in your house. Why do I need that yet? I mean, is there a room that I would want 2 of? I think we just go to the dining room. Even though... Oh yeah, no, that's cool. It's perfect. We should be able to get food. Why is there no food? Wait, oh, it's a different food. Wood-fired pizza. I just assumed it to be the same food. This game's amazing. Yeah, I'll take my 20. Why not? Alright. Is there a clock in here? Yeah, we're past 10 o'clock. Do I just run back or do I go through rooms back? I think we go through rooms back. I haven't got any gems. So it has to be a breaker box, which is fine. Now we're running back, apparently. So, turn the key cards off in case we need it. Turn the garage on, I suppose. I don't know why you'd want to... I guess we can always come back. Don't think I need to do any more... I mean, it's possible there's some more codes with the lights, but alright, we're on and back now. We've got to go see if the safe is open. Although we've got 4 hours, but... This is important information. Does this phone work? No. Extremely important information. Oh, I can't. Oh, well, might as well. Where are we? Yeah, let's see if we can get down to the entrance hall this way. Boudoir. Do I really want to do that? Another parlor. What does the boudoir give us? Oh, steps probably. I am indecisive. I really should do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I've got to remember we've got to come back this way. I'm not going to use it now. We've got to go outside. Actually, the garage would have gotten us outside. Oh, well, we would have needed to turn the garage on. So, yeah, that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have and couldn't have happened. All right. It is now after 10 o'clock on what I think is the 11th. Assuming day 1 was the 6th. And if we haven't got the thing open, then that means it must be the 10th, with the 10th, not the 11th. I mean, the first day was the 5th. So, okay, one thing, that's great. That is fucking fantastic. But that means we are 11th, which means day 1 is definitely 6th of 11. We are day 5. So we arrived on the 6th. So I don't know why the shipping thing was sent on the 5th, but I guess that just always says the 5th. It doesn't matter when you get the mailroom, it was always sent that way. We get a gem. What's that? Oh, that's just a thing for the gem. And here is red letter 7. What? Where did I write down? So the other red letter was 4, wasn't it? I thought I wrote down letters here somewhere. Alright, so letters. Red letters. One of them was 4, and this one is 7 in Roman numerals. The other one was definitely in non-Roman numerals. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavourably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harboured for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumours of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behaviour has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologise for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. So is Marion my mother, like the character's mother? And then... Or was it... No, so my mother is the niece. I don't remember where they are. And this is the cousin. Courtney's the cousin. Do I need to write all this down, or is this just story? Going to be tricky anyway. Going to be tricky. So, we opened the safe. That means day 1 was the 6th of the 11th. Not that that matters anymore. It was only important for the safe, but we worked it out, apparently. All right, back to... it. Back to it. So, what would be up here? It's going to cost me some steps to have a look, but... Oh, so that, yeah, there was a... So that's not there if you haven't opened the garage. Gotcha. Oh, but what's down here? Secret entrance? No. Alright. Hey, that's so cool. That is so cool. So, I'm struggling to figure out... So is Marion my mother, and therefore the niece of the main guy, Herbert? Where's this room I just built? Yeah, we'll just keep going this way. Sort of work on this side of the estate. Right, yeah, there's the parlor. Okay, cool. What you got for me? Parlor? Oh, it's the boxes. I forgot what the parlor was. Yes, I like the boxes. Wind up key. Alright. Oh, let's start left. The gems are in the false box. Okay. The gems are in the false box. Right. Only one of the other boxes is false. So that's not possible. They can't both be false because they're the same. So that means this is the false box, and it's true that the gems are in the false box. Damn. Gotta love them logics. Gotta love them logics. Alright, let's have a look at here. Let's have a quick squeeze at what's going on over on... we're down to 4 hours and counting. All the cameras are on. Cyber acne. Oh wow, anyway, that's very cool. Let's see. Closet, spare room, observatory. I've got gems now. So, observatory will not give us anything. That will give us an extra one if needed. I kind of do like just having as many options as possible because, I mean, we need to find how to open the antechamber. Alright, we'll go on spare room because it gets us to the next area with an extra thing, and then it all just gets ruined by this. Commissary. Here's the thing. I could go commissary. I've got 5. I don't think that'll be enough to buy anything though, although we can always come back if we find more coins, I suppose. If I put commissary here, then that basically... I've only got one option there. But if I put like guest bedroom here, for example, I can still go to here to do that. So I think that's what we do. Whenever you draft a bedroom game 5, but it uses a... No, I think we'll just go the nice 10 here. I think also there's a gem in here. Yeah, there usually is. I don't know if that's always the case. Oh, that was for the... yeah, tell you that there's a puzzle in the billiard room. Okay. Alright, so now we can go round here. And this one. So yeah, we messed up this door. Well, not messed it up, but we used something there. But now we can still get through here. Dark room gives us one option. Coat check lets us put something along. Or a courtyard, which would be a dead end as well. I'm gonna go dark room because we should still have protection. Ah, so yeah, it's all lit up. Hold on a second. So what if I were to turn the dark room off? Oh, interesting. Am I gonna have to take some screenshots? I think so. Done. Oh, this is tricky. This is real tricky. Is there anything on here though? Is there any reason to keep a... Guess I just have to. I mean, there's nothing for it. Just in case. I mean, if I then go, oh, I needed to see the dark room. Alright. What else have we got? Nothing. Nothing. Dead end. These are all blank, it seems. Oh, see, there's writing on there. If I had the magnifying glass, perhaps there'd be something interesting there. Then who is this guy? Interesting. Same guy zoomed in. At the very least, they'd be useful for thumbnails. Oh, right. Well, we've got a key card. And a key. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Right. We saw that in one of the rooms. And this one's the same as the one before. We'll take it in case it's slightly different or something. Another timer. There was a timer in the kitchen. I wonder if they'll ever come into play. Who's this? See, I suppose one of them's Marion. Oh, what a fuzzy photo. Okay, and oh, they've tried to get it better. See, now I'm wondering whether the utility, because in the utility closet we can turn off the lights of the dark room, and sort of, why would we though? Would that just put it back as being a dark room and not sheltered, perhaps? Oh, they're still trying to get this photo to do better. Failing. Why can't we... oh, these are paintings. Yeah, okay. Well, again, I know the trick to that, but I haven't found it myself yet, so I'm not going to do it. Like, they're all the same. I'm not going to do another one. Again, same one. Okay, zoom in on the camera as well. Is he doing a selfie? Alright, so that's pretty cool. Right, so our only way out is a key card, which I should be able to open, right? Yes. Alright. What I'd like, I think a gymnasium. That'll be our third red one. And that'll get us to the utility closet quicker, because I want to see what happens. And the gymnasium, you can turn the lights off as well. Interesting. Let's do it. There must be a reason for that. Yeah, that's actually kind of perfect. Boom. Hoople Sports. Painting. Don't need to worry about clocks. Can we shoot the basketball? No. Sag. Alright, but we're sheltered, so we're good. So we need to come up here now. Oh, I didn't eat my apple. What an idiot. But I did eat my pizza. Alright, so let's turn off the gymnasium and the dark room. See what that does. Experiments. Nothing has changed. Gymnasium has a roof out the top that keeps it lit up though. And now we've turned the dark room off again. It just acts like it was when it wasn't sheltered. Why can we turn these lights off then? It doesn't seem to be any point to it. I guess there's, what, air conditioning in here. Maybe you need to turn that off? Who knows? Alright. We continue. Let's go this door. What if it changes what this does? Who knows? Let's discover less common floor plans while doing library. Or food for sale. I'm okay for steps at the moment, I think. So let's do that. We haven't got any protection from red. I don't know if I've done library before. I may not have. Surely there should be something written there. Surely there's a book or something. Oh, that's just the top of the books. Like a barcode. Alright, reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Sure, I already knew that. So this is drafting blueprint. Rarity unusual. Drafted one time. So I haven't done it before. So, yeah, we haven't done all of them. Red rooms. Red rum. Red rum. Outer rooms. Nice. Okay, alright, cool. What else have we got in here? Can we do anything on any of the books? Doesn't look like it. Really? Mount Holly Library Book Request Form, in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Andrew Dahl. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. Dick Witt. What was Richard Witt from? We had him yesterday. What was that all about? History of Ordinia Caleb Manning, the EPCW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. The above signee is responsible for all materials checked out using this form and understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book or periodical has been pulled. Okay, I understand. I understand. So, I feel like either this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Number 124, does that mean anything? I'll tell you what, that probably means we need to take a screenshot. Boom. Why not? Why is, did I get an achievement? No, I didn't. Got a notification on Game Pass. I feel like, well, I haven't seen the pump room, so I feel like this drafting strategy might give you extra books or something, maybe. Simon P. Jones, done. Has that worked? Can I undo it? No, see, once you've done it, you've done it. Can we get up these stairs? Yes, we can. Dude. What have we got up here? Mount Holly Records. Ah, the famous record company. Oh, wow, it's my stats. 4 hours, 1 minute. Total days 5. Longest day, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Average day, 50 minutes. Well, we're not speed running. 330, keys turned 14, gems used 31, gold spent 52, total stars 3. Total rooms drafted 109, 12 bedrooms, 18 hallways, 3 green rooms, 4 shops, 8 red rooms. 2 billiard rooms, 2 dartboards, solved. 5 parlours, 5 solved. Discovery records, 1 upgrade disc and 2 red letters. Excellent. Well, are we doing well? Are we not doing well? How can we tell? I feel like we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe. Possibly. What are these things? Then this one's empty. And then what have we got here? Scrapbook. Wow. Can I do anything with it? The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. My favourite floor plans, dining room, can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, den, parlour, corridor. Most paid for, security, passageway, observatory. Most time spent in office, utility closet, security. Contraptions I've made. I've made no contraptions. I found 1 stamp. Oh, you need the magnifying glass. I bought a 10 pack of 10 gold. This is so good. Maybe one day. I have not done lavatory, locksmith, or coat check. Maybe one day. Wow, that is pretty fucking good. It's tracking me, man. It's tracking my every move. Alright, well, we move on. Workshop, combine inventory to create new items. I don't have anything, any inventory. That'll be a dead end. Launder currency. That'll be a dead end. Or this won't be a dead end. Although it doesn't matter because we can still get to that square through here. So again, don't mind having a dead end. That's probably how I should be doing it. Although, are we running out of steps? Not really. Not yet anyway. What does launder currency mean? We might as well do it. We haven't done it before. There might be something to read. Oh, okay. All right. Really? Nothing to read? Sag. Laundry services. Spin cycle. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. What? This costs 5 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. Exchange all of your keys with all of your money. I don't know what that means. So if I pay 5, I will then end up with 3 and I'll have no gems. So say I had 20 coin. I could then end up with 20 gems for the cost of 5 coin. So I'd have 15 coins at the end of it. Well then, and then I'd have 15 gems or something. Anyway, I don't want to do any of that. I guess we can come back here if needs be, if for whatever reason we need a key or something. So we've got the dining room, which is just, well, it's just through that wall, but we've got to go all the way around. Incredible. What a game, man. Game of the year for me already. Like this, you know what it reminds me of, even though it's got nothing at all to do with it? It reminds me of Outer Worlds. Just the inventiveness of the gameplay. Just, Outer Worlds was amazing. Alright. So, do we make sure we have a connection to the antechamber before we move on? Or can we do it with a commissary? We haven't opened the antechamber and I don't know how. Or do we just count this as 2 bedrooms and get some steps back because we've got a long way to go? We can always hopefully get to the antechamber through other means if I block this one off. I think I want this on. We need some steps. We need some steps. Ah, yes, this is the one with the hamster. Hey, little buddy, you've been drafted again. 2 bananas. That's 6. Nice. That's very nice. Is there anything else in this room? I don't think so. We can't climb that. And this was just the... I mean... Right, so Herbert is the godfather, right? Godfather, the great uncle, right? So he's Simon as his brother. And I think that's must be my grandfather. The character's grandfather. Alright, done. So now we need to go all the way down to the entrance again. So it's a straight shot to security and then right and then into the... Okay, I'll figure it out as we get down there. That's that. Didn't seem to be any reason to turn the gymnasium and darkroom off. Are we going to go through them? Oh yeah, I've just wasted so many steps doing this. Idiot. Let's turn them back on again, I guess. I don't think turning them off and on again is going to do anything, but maybe it reboots the room. Chapel. Do we even need to go through them? We can go through them. No reason not to. So let's go through the gymnasium and the dark room. Now that the lights are back on. Doesn't seem to be of any use. We already looked at everything here, I think. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll know more about all these people eventually. And then I think we're heading this way, are we not? We are certainly not. We are headed this way. We're gonna run out of energy. It's gonna be a run out of energy day, the first of its kind. What was that? Alright, always go left. Back to the entrance. Closet, wine cellar, commissary. They're all going to be dead ends. Alright, closet items. Wine cellar gives me gems, although I've already got 3 gems. And I haven't got that much money. I think we go closet. What's this? Ivory die. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. Oh. That might come in clutch. Another gem? Not going to complain. Alright, excellent. Very good. Going to need some bedrooms. Alright, so that'll be a dead end and end the game, or end the day. Wine cellar would be a dead end, so we have to do observatory, or do we redraw? No, look, so long as we have an option, you know, we can always redraw later, you know? Excellent. One gem. Very nice. Thank you for day 4 of the observatory. Okay, next door. Right, 7 locked doors. Only got 2 keys though. Nursery would be the end. Alright, so we're gonna do Great Hall. But we're gonna have to be very careful. We've only got 2 keys, so this will be locked. We'll make sure we unlock this one. We already gonna have to redraw. Courtyard, we could keep going. Alright, we need to be careful. I assume this is the door to the right, but I'm not 100% certain. There might be 2 locked doors for all we know. That is a sledgehammer. I haven't even seen a box. Can shatter padlocks. Lovely. Haven't got a shovel. Alright, so I've got 1 key and we need to check if this one's locked. It's not locked, so that's good. Really? We're gonna turn around that way, are we? That's a dead end. And that's gonna send us around that way. I guess that's not the end of the world. I still don't have much money, so there's no point going to the commissary. So we'll just do the boudoir because it has something in here. Lovely. Gives us a gem. And yeah, so this is the other. It's 4 with a circle around it. Take a screenshot. Nice. So Herbert. And okay. So who's talking? Daniel. So Daniel's Simon's father, because Simon the main character. And he's complaining about Marion disappearing. Then we've got the cousin of Herbert saying that she thinks maybe that Marion was hidden, not disappeared. Probably in the 46th room. Let's not kid ourselves. Alright, well, we keep going. Hope this isn't locked. Perfect. Damn it. That's exactly what... Well, we might be okay. That ends the game. That ends the day. I mean, the day. Man, we're getting... So we absolutely have to redraw. Oh, yes. We've got one chance. Man, I had 1,000 chances at one point, and they've all come to nothing. All right, East Wing Hall. Probably a locked door, because what's this room? Oh, that's the Great Hall. Was this door locked? Or I don't want to... Yeah, it would have been locked. So I don't want to unlock that. I don't need to. I can get there by moving around. We're nearly out of energy anyway, and I just wasted one looking at that room. Idiot. Wow. That ends. That ends. That also ends. Freezes your accounts. Coins and gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Well, we might as well do that, unless there's some reason to make the office. Which I don't think there is. Man, I can't believe we were doing so well. Okay, I guess we do this, and then we'll have more coins and stuff for tomorrow. And we've never done the freezer. Oh, I probably can't stay in here for very long is what you're telling me. Hello, got anything? Frozen gems. So there's probably a way of turning the freezer off. So yeah, we've got like pipes and things. Right, and I have frozen my... Oh, so there's probably not a timer. Not for staff use. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. There's a letter there. Yeah, so there's probably some way of turning the freezer off. And I don't know what that is. I think we're done for the day. And nowhere through there, nothing up there. We're done. Was there anything to do with like the closet or laundry room seemed useless? Or at least I didn't understand it. Nope, I think we're done for the day. Day 5. With the exception of your frozen assets. Call it. West facing inn. We've had that one before. West wing favored. 5 bedrooms. 31 rooms. Rank 8. 108 steps. 3 items found. 5 new rooms. Beautiful. Alright. We will save and continue after a quick break. We've got ads on what's her face? Twitch. So I'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. See you then. Looking good, feeling good. Let's go. Day 6. Day 6. This summer. So we're the 12th of November. Alright, I think it's worth... There was nothing in the gem cave. Except something to read. Oh, and I turned that thing on. So, we've unlocked the shelter one, so what else have we got here? Make an offering, receive a blessing. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. Oh, we're good for gems, though. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. That entirely requires you find a shovel. Let's see what Shrine does. Seeing as I do actually have something on me to, what does it ask for? Hello, sir. Anything else around here? Can I burn myself on a candle? Why would I want to, you ask? Oh? There's some cords. Oh, they're just tendrils or something. Probably just tendrils. Alright. Let's go, mate. Making an offering of gold may result in a bestowal of beneficial blessing that will last for several days. I'm just going to give you 5. That's my maximum. Confirm. Blessing of the Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to your draft pool. What? Why? Now I want... Now I definitely need to find a shovel. Alright, well that's cool. Now we've done that. I mean, I wouldn't... I guess normally if you pick that one, you'd have to go in, find some money, and get back out. But because I'd done the... Do you suppose it matters? You know, given that it was telling me that I had a West Wing focused run, do you think that things unlocked if I go East Wing? I suppose one thing is, there must be, like, the garage is always in the same spot. So there's something about a handle somewhere that was broken, but it said that the doors of opening the antechamber on the east and west was still on or something. Ah, see, I don't get the... I should have come back to this if I get a magnifying glass. Look, I'll tell you what, we'll go right this run. Always go right. What do we got here? Spare room gives us an option. Pantry gives us an option. This gives us a key. Money or a key? I think keys are more important, to be honest. Oh, and a box. I don't want to use the key. Will I remember there's a box there? Probably not. Bedroom gives options, storeroom doesn't. Courtyard does give 2 options, although not really. It only gives 1 option. And wastes a gem, so bedroom. So we can get to that other... we can get to this via here, so there's no point counting that as an option. If that makes any sense. There's got to be something in this. This looks suspicious. How does this room... Well, I guess it gives you 2 health, but... It just feels like there should be more. Nothing. Alright, we continue. Alright, then... Guest bedroom, security. I don't think it hurts to have a security, because then if we get we can lower the chance of there being locks, or at least electronic locks, and we can also set it to unlock if we find a breaker room. Have I missed anything? Yeah, there's one trunk. I knew that. Settings, set security level low to lower the chance of there being any. I tell you what. See, if you do unlock it, set this to unlock obviously. If you do turn the power off, it would then be worth coming back here and setting security level to high, because that would replace possibly locked doors with doors that will definitely be openable. That's interesting. So yeah, but it all depends on finding stuff, you know? Like this would be great if they got me breaker room. It didn't. Experimental house features. Well, we still... do we put a laboratory down in the hope that we get a boiler room? I've never seen a boiler room. No, we'll just get our items. Could be a mistake. Could definitely be a mistake. Shovel. Nice. Now we do want courtyards. Alright. I think because that's where there's likely to be things. Den gives us 2 options, gives us 1 option. Let's go 2 options. And a sweet gem. Sweet as bro. Anything else? I mean, occasionally I suppose there could just be things lying around like metal detectors and whatnot. One supposes. Alright, billiard room, 1 option. Courtyard, 2 options. Courtyard. Oh, and it's a fucking unbelievable. I'll take a metal detector though, they're very useful. And a shovel. Pebbles, oh, joy. So... we need a breaker room if we want to go through here. Alright, we go north. Hallway, pantry, or courtyard again. Plenty of gems. It gives us 2 options. That gives us 1 option. That gives us 2 options, but no cost. We've got plenty of gems. Let's get another courtyard. Look at that. Sledgehammer. Lovely. Oh, the metal detector does anything then. Okay. I thought it only did coins and keys. Nothing. What's the point of having a shovel? Do I go back for the box? How far away was that? That was in the nook? Oversized turnip should prove to be a nutritious snack. Alright, so where was the nook? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. I don't know. Maybe not yet. Let's keep going north as long as we can. Spare room, another courtyard. Wait, oh, I went through the wrong door. No, that's the right door. No, I went through the wrong door. That's not what I wanted. I'll give 2 options, but in the wrong way. I'll give 1 option. Ah, good enough. Another courtyard will do. Why not? It seems to often have... look, there's a box, for example. Lovely. Them some monies. Give me the money. And apparently something else in here. Oh, there's a coin right there. I didn't see it. Old tin can. I've literally... oh, I had the turnip. The turnip was nice. But apart from that... fucking rubbish, man. Nothing. Okay, is there a chance of increasing your... do I head back down now? Why not? While we're here. Give us something interesting, perhaps. That would be 1 option. That would give me another... also 1 option. And that gives 2 options. Well, we can always go back to the entrance hall, though. So we might as well go the pantry. Get some Monet. And an orange. Beautiful. Let's see, spare room, one option, billiard room, one option, but down, secret passage to a room. No, let's do the billiard room. We're just getting, we keep turning the wrong way here. It does sort of feel like it would be better to go left. The going right is causing issues. All right, so 15. 18 minus 4 is 14. If one can find 14, which one cannot. There it is. 4 times 2 is 8. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 17 minus 15 is 2 times 20 is 40 divided by 10 is 4. Oh, tricky one. Silver key. Excellent. Excellent. Right, so where is that taking us? We're almost back at the Nook, to be honest. Chapel. Not great. Courtyard, maybe. Another one. It only gives us one option. Be the same as the entrance hall. Yeah, right. Another courtyard. Again, courtyards seem to have boxes or items, as well as some things to dig up. What is this? Key to the secret garden. Where would the secret garden be? It's not a permanent thing, so I have to find it this run. Is it outside? Key to the secret garden. Or maybe if you have a locked door and you use that key, it takes you to the secret garden? Or maybe it's outside? Where am I? Let's go through this door. Another courtyard. Does that take me where I want? No, it doesn't. I'm going to do another courtyard. Key to the secret garden. Pebbles. And Bam Bam. Nice. Key, ordinary key, okay. Picking up some stuff, but don't really think we're headed anywhere. Oh wait, I thought this would take me to... it didn't take me to the entry hall. Mother farmer. Shit. Alright, so we need to go back up to the courtyard. Yeah, I misread that. I was hoping to just quickly go to the Nook to get that box, but... Oh no, we've got one over here, so we can at least go this way. Another courtyard. Alright, chapel I don't want. Courtyard, kitchen gives us one option. Courtyard gives us 2 options to go down the bottom. Another courtyard. This is now going to be my most favoured place. Alright. We're definitely making some money today, but problem with that is... I wonder if you can only use the shrine once. Could I try to get another blessing? That's a lot of gems. God. We're going to end up with all this stuff that we can't even use. Alright, we'll head down this way first. Try not to spend too much. Good, that'll get us back to, well, we've got a lot of money. Might as well do a commissary. Absolutely not gonna say no to that. Alright, what you got? Gems, we're good. I forget what sleeping mask does. Banana gives me food. I could get 4 I don't need any more gems, really. I could come back and get gems. Let's get a sleeping mask. Oh, you gain if you use a bedroom. Right. Interesting. Alright, can we get something that takes us all the way through? Yes. Drawing room's useless. Because I'm not able to draw anywhere here. So we're just going to do corridor. Go through. And then into the main hall again. Go to the nook where I think there's a chest. Yep. 2 keys. Worth it. Alright, so we need to go up, right, left, and then up. Oh, this counts as a sleeping room, does it? Oh no, it's because I went through the bedroom. Oh, very nice. Alright, and we go north. Oh, we go north. Got a parlour, will be a dead end. Dining room won't be. Wouldn't have reached red level 8, but dining room has to be. No other option. Alright, we've detected something that I cannot find. Food hasn't been served. Again, looking at the east wing. Wait. Like, okay, so there must be a way to... Are these where the switches are, maybe? They're outside, perhaps. That looked a bit dodgy. Where's this thing flashing? Oh, there's a key on here. I'm just blind. Excellent. All right, we've got some nice keys. We've got some stuff. Oh, special keys. Hang on, where are we? Yeah, I don't want to use the silver key there. I don't think. Secret garden key. We have to try it. We have to try it. Floor plan so secretive it had to be removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Morajai fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least two other generations of Sinclairs. Type spread, green room, very rare, drafted 1 time. Holy shit. This is incredible. Alright. Is there anything of any interest, though? We can dig up some stuff. We got a nice rock. Can you really be complaining about getting a nice rock? Alright, so we've got a thing there. Looks like there's like an entrance there or something. Okay. Quickly check over here. Yeah, there's another pile to dig up. Some more coins. I'll take it. Alright, well, we see what this handle does. Alright, but then what, it just does it for each of them? So it's only moving the middle one? Only moving the middle one. So I probably want it to point to wall. But I feel like there's something going on here. Looks like there might be a hidden door. Then how do I switch? Oh, there's something here. Excellent. That'll be the bottom one. There must be a third one somewhere. Everything facing north. Why is north facing that way? That's not where north is. That's south. Doesn't show me where I am. And it spreads fruit throughout the house. Nice. So where's the third? Or do... Okay. I guess that means... What is going on here? Oh, there we... You know, that is right. I guess it means the little one's already pointing the right direction. We can only turn the other two. How did I miss this? Yay, turnip. I'll take it. Right, so I guess we make it all match up with the little one. Alright, bear with me. Bear with us. Please hold. Alright. And survey says, oh, it works. Oh, it's a lever. Left side of the antechamber. Dude. Are you kidding? So I have to get all the way over there now somehow, please. It doesn't show me... Wait. Why is it saying I'm in the antechamber? And why doesn't it give me an indication that the door's open? I assume that means it's the left side, except that north is facing the wrong way. Oh, this is interesting. So with it this side maybe? Well, we saw that there's a little, there's this, whatever was here, the moon, crescent moon with the circle in it. That does suggest it's at the top, so it's definitely this one that opened. It's very weird what's going on there. Okay, we go north, or we go left, we go north. See what happens. Is it locked? Nope. Another courtyard. Courtyard gives us two options. I'm not going to say no to it. God damn it. Locked door. Okay. Okay, fine. An ordinary key. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this is good. 2 ivory dice. Very cool. Even more money. I like money. Alright, so we can't get through there yet unless we pick up a key card by some miracle here. Nope. Alright. It is what it is. Okay, hang on. Where are we on the map? Perfect spot to use the silver key. Because it should give us... Oh, it would have given us a courtyard anyway, surely. That gives us sort of 2 options, not really. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans, so I won't be able to see one of them. Oh, man. It just gives me 3 options, you know? I think I have to, even though it's going to be a pain. And we haven't done it yet, so there might be stuff to look at. I don't think I've done this room. Vaguely rings a bell, but... Hello, my dear. Okay. Why is this lit up? And it's another key card one. Alright, so what do we got here? August 2285, Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap. She's Marion, right, when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honour. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, which is? She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Right, so actually Marion must be the character's mother, because she's the niece of Herbert, or whatever his name is. Let's see what's going on in the Destiny world. Whatever it is, marathon. 3 hours to go. God dang. God dang. January 2786. Swimbird author never considered herself success. What? By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book Red Prince is based on her son and his inflexible love of the colour red, a statement that has been held with much scepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. I see. November 11th, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip Wright were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. She was a terrorist. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. November 17th, Reddington Herald, Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local man. This is the 3rd major something in the last year, I suppose. It is anticipated that they will be charged by the Crown. Manning was the last something. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to something with grand treason. Why would you badly cut it out, you idiot. February 21, 87. No traces discovered of Sinker Heras, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. Hello, Nabil. I hope you're well. September 2, Reddington Herald, priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumoured to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumours are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Hot dang! Terrorist and a thief. Brilliant. Okay, interesting. So Marion, after all of that, disappeared and was possibly disappeared. Deliberately. Hidden in room 46, I would imagine. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. Archive floor plan. Courtyard drawing. I'm just going to go for the archive. And see what we get. Yay! Rubbish! I shouldn't have gone in here. I did not need to go in here. I have wasted a step. Well, 2 steps, actually. Hang on, was there anything else over here? Just that. Okay. Alright. Fair play to you, game. Fair play. Locked. I have 6 keys, though. In Sarawak of Malaysia. Excellent. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Let's use a key. Alright, so we've got kitchen would give us 1 option. Drawing room would give us 2 options. And we get to choose a redraw as well. Why not? How is it in Malaysia at the moment? Not too... well, getting warm, I suppose? Like it is here in France. Right, what's beeping? What's beeping? There's something. There we go. Hidden coins. Ah, give me the Monday. That's this way. Might as well see where we go. Chapel. Do we always have archive now? That's not how I understood that. I can't do anything. Kitchen. I guess I'll put a chapel. Got plenty of money. But I'm not going to go through it. And I'm going to read archives while drafting. I thought it was only while I was in this room. So I'm always going to be missing one. That sucks. I did not understand that. Locked. Should I? Yeah, I've got plenty of keys. I need to try and get to, oh my god. Alright. We're being screwed royally. Yeah, those are both dead ends. Oh wait. I could have redrawn. I'm an idiot. Anyway, that's a good one though. Go this way. Archive. We just have to hold out. Alright, it's a coat check. What might I want to give to the coat check people? I could do a shovel. I could do any of them really. Anyway, well, we know that that's there. If we come back, I think that's the first time we've done coat check though. So is there anything to read? Nope. Damn rubbish, if you ask me. We need to get to here. It's gonna be a pain. Oh, all right. Use the key. Parlor gets us in the right direction. Sauna, locker room. 24 degrees. That's pretty warm. Well, nice anyway. 40% humidity. That's not too bad. That's not too bad for Malaysia. I know it can get pretty humid there. I've been to Singapore and that was just unbelievable. I think it was the middle of winter and it was like 30 degrees and 85% humidity. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. Or do I just go parlor? Although that gives me... no, they both give me one option, so I might as well go that. Save our gem. Don't know what I need sauna and all the other things for. Alright, grab the key. Alright, does the metal detector help figure out the box? I don't know. Only one box is true. Okay, that's always true, but at least only one. Only one box contains gems. Okay, so that's true. The gems are in the white box. So that's false. Because only one box... Oh, well, that can be false as well. So there has to be... Oh, this is a tricky one, actually. So start again. Only one box is true. So if that's false, there could be two true boxes. Or if that's true, then it's the only true box. Only one box contains gems. But that's true. So this is true. The gems are in the white box. So this is false, and these two are true, I think. Because there has to be one false. The gems are only in one box, and this is a true statement. Because, so if this was true, then that had to be false. Right? And that has to be false, so it can't be. So this has to be false, which means there's more than one true box, which means both of these are true. Gems are in the white box. This only contains white box. Done. 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 Logic. Logic. Oh, we're still metal detecting. What? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Quite useful, that metal detecting. Yes, I've read that before. Looks like a Victoria era home. Yes, it does. It's but it's also kind of timeless as well. You get some weird security rooms, and look, it's incredible. It's incredible. Oh, passageway. Excellent. I'll take it. And we're trying to go left. Please, take me through this door. No, I'm running out of keys. You're being mean. Not what we want. Oh, that's just nasty. It really is. I can't put that there. I really can't. I have to redraw. I desperately need something that goes through. Boiler room. I'll have to redraw again. Otherwise, oh no. We need to get to the left side. So the only hope then would be to go down to the courtyard or this courtyard and try to get up there. Unless this goes through. Oh, we have to try. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. What even room is this? Kitchen, food for sale. Which I might actually get because... Wait, I did a dining room, didn't I? Alright, so I have to go back that way probably. So we can get the food from there. Do we want more food here? Glazed salmon today. Oh, sounds lovely. +5 for every red room in your house. I think I did at least a couple of them, didn't I? Yeah, I've got 2, so that'd be 10. 10 for $5. This gives me 15 for $8. I'm just tempted to get all of it. Why not? Try and hopefully get to the left side of the map. Alright, okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. Left side of the map attempts. Right, we got royally screwed there, but that's just the way of things. Maybe we can have a look around up here anyway. Nope, I'm not using a key there. If you want a key from me, you can get stuff. Nope. Alright. Because we can come back this way eventually, but for now, I want to try and get... I guess we go back to the chapel and go right. No, this way. Really? No, not that way. Where am I going? Did I go the wrong way before? No, drawing room. Here we go. And then chapel. Any sneaky little coins? Nope. All right, please not be locked. Excellent. 7 Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Rubbish. That will at least get me going that way. All right, so I just, yeah, we have to ignore the doors for now. Unlock this one. Oh, metal detector? Oh, because I'm behind a locked door. I can't trust it. Well, we'll unlock this one though. West Wing Hall sounds good. Definitely don't need the garage. That's more keys, but then... oh, that's risky. Very risky. And in fact, it would block that whole area there as well. I don't want to, then it's gonna have to be this one. Yeah, the keys would have been useful, but... just wonder if I can... no, why is that one locked of all places? Okay. Oh no! Gymnasium. Yeah, I can't take the risk. I have to go gymnasium. This is our only way through. Yep, I have to. Nah, I am exhausted. Playing basketball. Ugh, use a key. I have to. Secret passage. Very definitely. And then I pick green and hopefully get a courtyard. Got 1 gem still. Is something else in here? No. Oh, come on. I need to get to the antechamber. I've unlocked it. What does it do? Oh my god, it's locked. Last key. Color of every room. Spread. That's cool. Spread gems in each green room. It's keys I need, really. This gives me 2 options, though. We have to try it, and I don't think we've had... look at this. This is hilariously fucking awesome. Anything to read? Have I got a shovel? I do. Give me a key. I don't want coins. I want keys, man. Hello, fishy. Alright, we'll start with this one. Locked. This is going to be locked as well. It's not locked. Can we go right? We can. Oh, this is going to kill me. I am going to get within 1 and I'm not going to be able to get through this door, am I? Haven't got any gems. No. I have to select now. I hate this game. So I have to pray that this goes. Otherwise, yeah, we're stuck completely. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I guess we could... is there a... did I put a commissary anywhere? Right down the bottom. I don't have enough coins to buy a key anyway. If they had... I didn't think it had a key. Where are we going to get a key from? I have to just see what happens here. Ah, well look, that's not terrible because I can now... there was a locked door over here somewhere. We're going to at least be able to turn the key cards off. I don't know why any of the rest of that needs to be done. It just doesn't. Right, so we need to either find a key to get through here. Otherwise, we can go to gymnasium. Alright, so gymnasium and turn left. See if we somehow get keys, or we need to check for things like that. They can have keys. Alright, let's go this way. It is also locked. What's next? I guess straight ahead. Oh, this was locked, wasn't it? Yep, that's locked. What am I stuck on? Oh, there we go. Right, what's next? We can now go left and right. Oh, no, we can't because they're locked. That's locked. Yep. Yep. 7 locked doors. So next is courtyard over there or passageway up the top. Can't believe we opened the left door and can't get to it because we haven't got a key. I guess, no, let's go left, left, right, straight, left. Left, right? Yeah, straight, left. Did I not dig that up? I did dig that up. Oh, this, yeah, right, so this was the greenhouse. You're now likely to draw green rooms while drafting, more likely. The pool adds locker room sauna. I can't do any of those. I don't have any gems. This could be a dead end too. Gonna be a dead end. Hooray! Dead ends for everybody. Give me a key though. These rooms have keys and now they have 2 keys because I upgraded them. This is huge. The run's still alive. Alright, so back. What's the quickest way? It's courtyard. Yeah, alright. Courtyard. Archives. Hopefully this room doesn't trigger twice. Chapel. Great Hall. And then we're turning right to the aquarium. That was lucky, let me tell ya. Don't mind saying it. Alright. Last chance saloon. Give me a left turn. It's giving. I have 1 gem. Well, it does what we want. Oh no. Am I going... Is this going to fuck me up right here? It is. I think it is. I can feel it coming. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Oh, thank you. Well, give me a room with 4 door. Please. That's all I need. Big bucks. No whammies. The pool. I haven't got any gems. No. It's all down to this. If this has a right turn, we get to the antechamber. If it doesn't, we are royally, unutterly, completely screwed. It's a dark room. They have 4 rooms. We've done it. Oh my god. Alright. Don't care. I could go turn that back on if we've got to the antechamber programs. Just quickly see what see what Bungie's doing right now. 2 hours to go, nearly 3 hours still. Antechamber. I think I need to have probably opened. Oh. To continue up, you must go down. The hell is this? The basement key. What does it mean? The basement key. Okay, so it'll be a special key. Was the gymnasium locked? This one's locked as well. Alright, we've got some options here. Wow, we got into the antechamber. Alright, I will do it via the gymnasium. We're running out of energy though. I mean, should I use that energy to go... Oh no, these are locked doors as well, so I've got no hope there. I wonder if I... Alright, let's see if this lets me use the basement key. It does. Here we go. Let's see what happens. The key does not fit. Alright, so that probably just means the positioning doesn't work. We've got a couple more options. We can do it here. Maybe it does need to be a special... Does not fit. Is this a permanent thing? No. So I also then... Well, I'll need to go to coat check then and give them the key. There's one more hope. This is a locked door as well. We could go there. Alright, we're running out of energy though. Alright, I'm pretty sure... Well, I don't think this will work. This is a door inside here. I'm going to use this last key. Doesn't have the door. Ah, man. So the door was either there or there. Well, they screw you at the drive-thru. Alright, do I go coat check first? Was that a locked door? And we can go there as well. And we can go get some food from the dining room. Alright, so, drawing room. It's not over yet. I refuse to give up. Right, and we need to go... Archives right. Where's the dining room? No, so archives all the way through to courtyard and then down to dining room. Oh no, I've already eaten, haven't I? It was the pizza. Oh no, that was yesterday. No, it's salmon. Oh, look at this. We eat our salmon. That is not a salmon. Lemon glazed salmon, charbroiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Sounds lovely. An additional 10 if you have an air aquarium. So I'm going to get 30 steps here. That's perfect. I'm not going to say no to that. Beautiful. Alright, so we're here. I now need to go down. Courtyard. Courtyard. Let's see what happens there. Hang on. Right, so down this way. What? Like a den. Through the den. This way. Yeah, and then turn right. And by right, I mean left. Was this a locked door? It must have been. There's an apple there I didn't pick up. How do I not pick up an apple? Or do they reset maybe? Lose half your steps? It wasn't a locked door though. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hope that this does something interesting. Nope. Well, it's going to give me some more steps, but... and a key at least, but... how would that help? We can then go try another door in the Great Hall. Well, I don't know which one leads to the next area, but there's also this courtyard. So, straight, right, left, right. Straight. Yeah. Right. Grab a new apple. Pretty sure I had an orange here before, didn't I? Yeah, left, right. Pick up the banana. Game's being nice. I haven't got enough money to bother with the commissary. Could the key be required outside? Where would the cellar door be? Basement door. I need something. None of those help. None of those help. Was that a locked door? Oh, I've skipped all of this. There's still a hope there. Don't remember what was up here. Do I just go wine cellar? No, I need to hopefully get locked doors, I think. A boudoir. Alright, fine. I'll give us some more steps at least so that we can get all the way back up to the top. That gives us a gem as well. Alright, cool. So, let's see. Through to the billiard room. All the way up to here. No. How do we get there? Here, 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 here. Alright. So, okay. We're basically doing a U-turn. Billiard room. Oh, another apple. Why is that happening? Did I put up a, higher chance of getting, Alright, so this courtyard, items around the house or something. And then all the way to archives, then left. And then I think right here and then left. All right. Two chances left. I think they're both locked. We'll try that once we get back from the break. I will see you in 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So I had 2 doors here, didn't I? I guess go north first. Let's see if basement key works up the top here. Nope. Okay. I've got 1 key to use, but hang on, we'll test this door. Nope. Alright, so this must be a special lock somewhere. Which way should we go? Let's go up north, I guess. Just use an ordinary key. We've got plenty of steps. That's a bonus. Don't need another laundry. Oh, was that yesterday? Okay, fine. Courtyard. Courtyard. What's this? That's where the garage is. I guess that's telling you where the garage is. I'll take a screenshot anyway, but... yeah, that's where the garage is, I'm pretty sure. And what does a compass do? If I had a compass, draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Alright, well, I'm as far north as I can go, I'm afraid. We've got the antechamber. Give me a key. Alright, so we can do these 2 if they're not locked. Okay. So that's it. We now go to coat check and give the key in for another day. That's not the way. Straight through. Alright, I hope I can give the key. Coat check. Check item. Basement key. Read this item on ED, have a code check. Alright, so code check now has the key. So I can get that another day, which is, you know, clutch. What I need to do now is go back outside and see if there's a obvious place to put a key. Question is, how do I get back outside? Straight, right, left, right. Yeah, that way I guess will do. Alright, so straight. Yeah, right. Through the archives. Yeah, we can go straight shot straight through all the east wing places here. So the secret garden. I wonder if the secret garden's always... Oh no, it... Maybe not. Does it have to be on the east coast, east side? I don't know. Maybe. I wonder if this is telling me... Oh, I have a banana. Six fruit, 1 gem, 1 key, 1 running shoes, 1 upgrade disc. Where? Oh, they're in that locked rooms, I reckon. Of that great hallway. I've missed an upgrade disc though. A banana in there. I guess it's worth it because it's going to cost 1 step to get 3 steps. It's going to cost 2 steps, so I'm up 1 step. Right, bedroom. Guess I'm just going to have to be sad I didn't find that upgrade disc. Where would it be? It's not expecting to come in this way. Have I got much money? I don't. No point going to the commissary. Where would the upgrade disc be? I think they must be behind these doors in the Great Hall, which I need keys for. Is there anywhere that would... I've not noticed that would lead, that has a keyhole that would then take me to the basement. I mean, there is a doorway over here, isn't there? And that is down. No, that's not going to take a key. What's down there? Look at that. Some of it down there too. Just do a quick look around at things then. Before we end the day. That one we couldn't get anywhere through. Well, it wasn't a key that was stopping us, was it? No. I just think these torches need to be lit or something, and then something will happen. Hard to tell. A bit dark. I mean, we got the basement key though. We've managed to keep it at the coat check. So at least, whatever, you know, at least we've done the antechamber. Now we, I guess for the current, now we don't need to, what's that there? It's like there's something there. I wonder what the wishing well did. Oh, it's just part of the structure. We've opened the thing over there. Nothing over here. No, there must be some clue to where the basement is somehow. Probably something I've read but forgotten about. Hang on, let's just check that. Oh, there's this. Again, no keys, nothing to interact with. So I feel like that's probably a exit to the basement or something. It's a wall down there near the camp. Does this require a key? It doesn't want anything. So, very interesting. Oh, I didn't look in here before. Oh yeah, no, I have looked in here before. What I didn't do was look up here. Dude, what is this? This is an apple orchard. Have I seen anything that would give a clue to the key to the apple orchard? I'm gonna have a quick look through my screenshots in a second. Oh, this was that wall from over there. Code to the apple orchard. Alright, so let's pause it briefly. Quickly check on Earth sleeps, USC lies, Midas. Nice. You know, if they keep the marathon references, I'll be very happy. Alright, so where's my screenshots folder? Open screenshots folder. Let's turn the previews on. View preview pane. Right, so let's start from yesterday. You won't be able to see what I'm looking at, but okay. So there's the periodic table of elements. It was the letter for Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons. I don't think I've seen anything to do with apple orchards. Although I have. Why won't nothing will open? What's going on? Let's open that. Let's do this. If I go to watching now, you should be able to see what I'm looking at. There was this. That's the photo we saw, but yeah, what else was here? In the dark room. Did we see any other numbers? There's this one again. It was twice in there. Could I have turned these paintings over or these photos over? Why won't it load? It's just a JPEG, for God's sakes. Well, hang on. Is it just sitting on the tree then? They've cut the tree down. They've cut the tree down. It had possibly the code on it. I am being blocked by a very small piece of... Okay. Oh, can I go through here? I can't. Cut the tree down. What? So... But that... Yeah, I need the magnifying glass. So I'm going to need a run with... I'm going to write this down. I need a run with magnifying glass and lit up dark room. Figure out how to get through here. Yeah, that'll be what that is. Because yeah, it won't, you know, if we're looking at this photo here, I mean, I can't zoom in. I mean, it's deliberately not zoomed in properly, you know? We can't quite read it. Or can we? 1403 maybe? One 403. No. All right, let's hang on. Let's open this JPEG if I can find it. I've lost it. In like Paint or something. Open with Paint. And I do a sneaky zoom in. Is this cheating? Is this cheating? I don't think so. If I had a bigger monitor, I'd be able to see, surely. I don't think it's... I think it would be just blurred unless you have the thing open. You know what? Let's see what's going on with the marathon. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting, yes. Why isn't Paint opening? Why would that be so difficult to do, computer? Oh, well, while we wait for Microsoft Paint to open, I think that's it. We're done for the day, are we not? Could there be anything else I could do? I've got 7 coins. Can I go back to the shrine, maybe? Is it possible another tree? They've cut down the tree. No, it must be in the photo. It must be about having the magnifying glass and the photo. Where does that electrical power go? Up into the mountains. Might help if I was in the right scene. See if I can do another shrine. I don't think so. I think it's a one-off thing, almost certainly. Oh, I don't want to take my coins back. Take back gold. No, better not. I mean, it was pretty useful. No, I guess I'll keep it. I guess I'll keep it. Oh, I need to see what happens. No, this is science. We need to science it. Take back gold. You have been cursed. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose one thing. Hallway. Ah, no. Well, look. Science, Mr. White. Oh, I wanted to give you more, though. I didn't want the money back. I wanted to give you more for another blessing, you cursing bastard. All right. That's the first bit of bad luck, well, bad judgment I've done so far, I reckon. I think we're done for the day. I don't think there's anything else we can do. First for 2 days. That's going to be an issue. But until we can figure out where the basement is... So, if this is suggesting that we're going up, then we need to go down to go up. It does imply that the basement would be down here somewhere, surely. Is there something in the main hall that I have overlooked? I mean, these doors are never locked, right? So there wouldn't be an opportunity to use the basement key. Thank you for the follow, Lekan. I hope you're well. Alright, I think we're done for the day. Alright, call it a day. Boom. Yes. Garden Chateau. 10 green rooms. 41 rooms, 9 ranks reached. Steps taken 137, 9 items found, 5 new rooms. Yeah, not terrible, not terrible. Let's keep going. I need a dark room and I need a magnifying glass. And I either need a shelter to protect me from the dark room, or I need to find the breaker room in order to turn the lights back on the dark room. Alright, let's go get our outside room. Keep looking around in case I've missed an obvious entrance to a basement. Oh, let me just jump over there. Come on, game. It is a tiny little brook. Alright. Trading post. Items for trade. Tool shed 2 special items. Shelter. And the next 3 red rooms. I kind of think I need to do that, even though this would be useful. I mean, that might give me a magnifying glass. What do you mean items for trade? Guess we haven't done trading posts, so let's see what it is. What can I trade for? Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. Okay, so we're doing puzzles, are we? Puzzles, blah, and then shop. Right, so what can I trade? You have no items to trade. Right, so if I had a sledgehammer or something, I could perhaps come here and get a magnifying glass or whatever. Any sneaky little things to open? Valves? Oh, okay, so it not only... Right, it's going to be one of those things, are we? Do we need all corners? Oh. How do I then move the purple one? I think I want all corners to be yellow. Yeah. How do I do that though? How do I move the purple? Ah. I see. Right. So do that. That turns that to yellow. I should be able to make that yellow now. This will make that yellow. Yeah, but then how do I do this one? Oh, there. Ah. Oh, that has to stay there then. Right, okay. It's not going to though, is it? Because of this. I don't understand how I'm meant to move this. Meant to move the. But why does? Oh, I see. So it's how. Oh, right. So the first move we get to do moves a yellow to a certain spot. Right, and then we can turn that to purple. No, turn this. No. Moves it to there. Oh. No, I needed it to be there, didn't I? Oh, you can move. They all move to the top, sort of thing. How did that one end up in the wrong spot? Okay, I'm going to get this, even though I don't understand it at all. In the slightest. All right, so that one there. Pressing this will move that to there, won't it? Perhaps. This, I want to just keep it there. I kind of want that there. Oh, then I can't. No. Then it's gonna swap with that one. Because they're all moving towards the top. Then we've got the same issue. Holy shit, Paint just opened. Where's Zoom? No, it's not readable. It's not readable. It's deliberately sort of blurred out. No, well then we move this like that. No, we don't. No, I messed it up. No, I messed it up. I messed it up. All right, we start again. So I was on the right track there. I was on the right track. So this needs to become yellow. That can go there. That can then go to the top. This will go there. No, no, not what we want. No, not what we want. Wait, I kind of need... Oh, that might almost do it. No. How do I make this yellow then? This corner that's going to be the issue. No. There's no way of making... I shouldn't have put this here. That was a mistake. Right. So. I can move that to there. Those two will sort themselves out, I think. I can't move... The only way I can move the purple is for yellow to take its place. Really not what I wanted to do either. Decided to get that there, but then I've got no chance of moving this one. Oh, it's in place at least. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked twice just then. We'll go back to that. No. That. No. I don't see why it can't lock. Does that lock it in maybe? No. It's got to be doable. I keep ending up in the wrong spot here. So, Is it possible to do it with some of the others as well? That's not going to move. No, that's going to move there. Don't want to move this one. I can move this one to there. Or there. No, don't want it there. These are the only options I have. Alright, so that resets it. Okay, cool. So, what if I started that one at the top and then... No, it can be moved by that anyway. What if I had both of them? But see, now this is in the wrong... We're not going to be able to get this over here. So that's moving, yeah, right, so it's just moving and that one swaps over for there. So if I could get, well, obviously if those two were there, that would be the correct sequence. But I need to then, yeah, all right, that might do something what I want. Yes. Beautiful. I needed to put them together. What is it? Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. What does that mean? What allowance? What allowance? When do I get... So at the beginning of the day I might get 2 coin as well? Is what you're telling me? But I don't get it today? Alright, well there we go. Into the house. Try and find a basement somehow. Also a dark room. And also... a light switch room. Alright, I'm going left to this, alright, hang on. Where would a basement be? Wow, there's reflections. What a handle. I can't jump. Why am I trying to jump? Yeah, I don't think there's been anything here. We continue. What have we got? Code check. Good spot to put it, I reckon. Do I want it? Yeah, look, I have to. I have to, but I'm not going to grab it yet until I have some clue as to where the basement might be. Drawing room, I've got gems, closet, 2 items, hallway. The items are probably useful. You know, I need a magnifying glass. And I'm getting a key and a compass. So we're going to have things that lead north. That's not bad. Except for where we are. Alright, so we've basically blocked ourselves from going left. As you do. Bedroom, parlor, or observatory. I guess observatory. Let's keep going, working on our observatory. Number 6, a diamond. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Right, so you do get the benefits of some of the previous ones. That's cool. I've got 1 key. I'd rather have a sledgehammer if I'm going to use the chests. Drawing room. No, you know what? I'm going to take a big risk. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, this one. Because it might have keys in it. It does. And same story. Please, give me 15 keys. Car keys. Oh, I suppose that's for the garage then. So we need to get over here. Ah, man, alright, okay. Challenge accepted. Have we got anything lying around? Sneaky anythings? Isn't the fire usually on? What is the main drawing, by the way? Oh, it's of Edward, or whatever his name is. I can never remember his name. Herbert? Alright, so let's try and go north. In fact, we want to go left. Left we go. Grab a banana. Banana, na, 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 na. Alright, we should be one marathon. Crashed. Apparently, my OBS has crashed. What's going on with my computer right now? Hang on, let me try the intermission. It seems that opening 8 caused all sorts of trouble. Absolute destruction of my stream. Anyway, we're back. It seems to be okay. Marathon, still 2 hours to go. Oh yeah, but he said they were going to start some of the festivities early, so why have I got 29 Prime offers? Fair enough. Okay, let's get back to it. Got our coins. Watch through here. We want to go straight. Well, that's the only one that's going to get us there. It used one more gem that I needed to. I don't have a sledgehammer. I don't have a key anymore. The trunk is locked. Your face is locked. I don't have a shovel. I want to see what these car keys do. We need to go one more over. Yep. Spare room it is. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Never is. And we need to turn right. And I'll go to the billiard room. I think I need a gem for the garage, don't I? We might get a gem here. Alright, 10. 5 times 2 is 10. 17 minus 1 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. 16 minus 6 is 10. Times 20 is 200. Divided by 10 is 20. Keycard, that's just what we didn't need. Thanks. I mean, that's useful. But kind of not what we wanted. This should be the garage. Oh, I've just got enough gems. Beautiful. Alright, what does these car keys do then? Well, there's a letter there. Ah. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Ew, the trunk. Upgrade disc. So now we're going to need a computer. A computer? I don't think I took a screenshot of that. Don't know what if it's needed or not. Hang on. Keys. Nice. I forgot this place had keys. We don't have a breaker room to go outside. I wonder if you can drive the car if you open the door. I should probably take a screenshot of this as well. Alright, cool. Now where can we go? Left in the courtyard. Might as well use the key. I'm just gonna be absolutely cavalier about everything now. Yay, gems. Nice. Head north. Hallway, bedroom, nurse. Well, I don't care about heading north. I've got what the antechamber has, isn't it? Or is there more things that we can open? Bedroom, hallway. I mean, this gives us 2 chances. I think 2 chances is better than 1 chances. Den with 1 chance, chapel with nothing, corridor dead end. Oh, hang on, something's going on with the apparently they've got interesting. Is this a robot at the reveal of Marathon? It must be being run by chat. Alright, look at this. This is hilarious. Yeah, it looks like chat's doing this. Do I have to finish a day to... Alright. I think I do. But I am gonna have a... I'm gonna keep that on, I think. I want to see what's going on. I want to see... Have we got sound? Master Chief. That's hilarious. Chat is running a robot. Did you see that? Left, right, left, backwards. Point of interest. I think they're cheating a bit. It's not real. This is amazing. Man, Bungie does hype better than anyone. You know, they do shooting better than anyone as well, and some of the best games ever made. But also, if they could translate just their ability to produce hype into... Can we really not save? Do I have to call it a day? I can save and quit from here. Yeah, look, we're oh no, that's not next day. No, I don't want to do that. Let's watch Marathon with the Marathon music while trying to play Blueprints. And unfortunately, it is a little bit too loud. Let's turn that down. Let's go full screen. Go back to here. All right, where are we? Den to the right. Did I pick up the gem? I did. Parlor or commissary? Parlor. Bungie officers. I love you, Bungie. But also, thanks, Bungo. Wind up key, a component of the parlor game. Alright, let's keep going. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So 1 has to be false. So if this is false, then only one of the others is true. And if that could be false as well. And the gems are in a box with a true statement. Oh, it's a tricky one. All right, hang on. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. So if both of those are true, no, then we won't know which box it is. It could be, this would be, then this would be false as well. Right, so if this one is true, but that one is false, then there's only one, then that's not true. Okay. So, oh, okay, I had it there and then it fell out of my brain. It fell out of my brain. Should figure out how to switch these 2 things. Oh well, it doesn't matter for now. We just need to get through this day and then I want to watch the Bungie stuff. 2 of these statements, in fact, I'll just I'll turn it down even more. In fact, I'll just mute it. I'll just mute it. Get back to the game. There we go. All right. 2 of these statements are true. So if that's, well, we don't know. If the statement on the blue box is true. So start again. If these 2 are true, then this one has to be false. And that means the gems are in a box with a false statement. No, it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought about it incorrectly. Security. Do I need security? I need dark room and magnifying glasses. I might as well do security so that we can possibly turn at least the key cards down. Oh, we need an upgrade disc as well. I forgot. Beautiful. Keycard system. Meow, meow. Low, confirm, offline mode, unlocked, confirm, back, guess who's back, back again, insert upgrade disc. You know, I need some water. No, don't put it there. Why would I put it near my computer? I'm such an idiot. Mailroom data has been found on this upgrade disk. Permanently enhanced mailroom. Same day delivery. The package will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. The package will be dropped off on the entrance steps from the day after drafting this room. That's pretty good. Freight shipping. A very large packet will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. A very large packet. This one I won't need to recraft the mail room. And this one I'd have to get up to rank 8 just to use it. And then this, I don't know, that one sounds like the best, even though it's 3 days after. But then I still need the mail room. You know, I've seen the mail room twice. I was just lucky it happened to be the 2nd and 3rd day, and it meant that I got what I needed to be able to get the gems and stuff. I'm doing this one. It's delayed satisfaction. You know, it'll take 3 days, but then have, you know, I'll do a mail room and it'll be amazing, you know? What more can you ask for in life? Alright, I don't remember if there's anything else. No, what are you locked already for? I've only got 1 key. I might as well use it. I mean, no reason to hold on to it, really. Except for this situation, where we've now... Oh no, bedroom we can keep going. Alright, bedroom. And I'm going to lose something because I've drafted a bedroom. No? Where's my curse? Ooh, a dice. I'll take it. I'll make it legal. Alright. Ah, nah. Okay, locked. Quick check on Bungie. So cool that they've got a robot. Hey there, the robot, you can even see it. And they're letting chat controlled. Oh, I don't know, man. Bungie, they're just the best. They're just the best. Marathon was such a... Marathon and Myth 2 Soul Blighter, and then Halo, obviously. But, I mean, I was disappointed in Halo because it was originally started as Marathon 3. But then they realized they just had a bigger game on their hands and then sold their company to Microsoft. But that's all right. And turned me into a... I guess a Bungie fan. Alright, so that's going to be a dead end anyway, so I might as well go storeroom. Have I dead ended already? Oh no, well this will give us some keys. That's at least. We can then go back north to the other one. And a shovel. Nice. If I get a dark room, I'm going to go back to the trading post if I can, if I've got enough energy. We can go to the drawing room and go right. Okay. Nice. Nice. Already used that. Pantry drawing room. And we want to turn left, really. Yeah. Are we on the west wall? We are. Yep, definitely want to turn left. Do I want to order food? Not really. Maybe I do. Actually, you know, we need to stay alive long enough to try and get a dark room. And then maybe we can swap the shovel for a... +5 for every green room in your house. I've got 1 green room. So that's going to be 5 for 5. I can't afford that one. That's going to be 3 for 2. We'll just use up all my money? I think I do. It's probably a mistake, but... you know... Why not? Why not make mistakes? That's what we're here for. It's the whole point. Excellent. Rumpus room. Oh, I haven't had that for a while. And it's the only one that's going to let us keep going. Hang on, I want to see what's going on with Bungie. What are they doing? Are they looking around? Oh no, there's the janitor. That's got to be a... It's got to be a setup. Alright, we keep going. Rumpus... Oh, that was this... I used all my coins! Oh... No. I assume it's different. In fact, I know it's different because I saw Code do it and he got different information. Right, well, let's hope we find a coin somewhere else at some point. Oh, or... They did say... I was going to say, but hang on, the Rumpus Room said I would get coins. Alright, so let's see what this does. Insert coin. Alright, let me see what else is in the future. We've learned that the 46th room is somewhere over some water. Perhaps it's the reservoir.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh.
Familiar to
It's all
us
destroyed.
now decrepit
Cars outside.
and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes.
Right, well, we found 2, or 3 even maybe. 2? 3?
Upon 8 pedestals.
Where are the pedestals? In water somewhere.
These 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
It says 4 on it, but that's the one we've seen.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Do I recognize that The Office?
Art hanging on the walls of these rooms.
There it is. Finally the clue. I've been ignoring that.
Heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more.
Ah, did he say that the first time? I didn't notice that. Right, yeah. So the first time I went back to try and do it again, it didn't work. But so that does imply he'll always have something different to say every time we find him. That's so cool. So, finally I have the meta drop that I have been ignoring. There's no paintings in this one, of course. The one place there's no paintings. Oh no, there we are. So, we can start on this. So basically there'll be two pictures and there's a letter missing between them. So peak and P. I'm going to start writing all this down. So peak and P, the letter is K. There we go. And I don't know, beyond that, I don't know what you do with that. I presumably eventually you get, you've seen most of them and then you'll be able to unscramble it. Don't know. More green rooms, corridor, gymnasium. What I don't have is a basement. Corridor is always unlocked. That's a dead end, so I don't want that. I don't want a gymnasium. Do I want to read? No, corridor's fine. Nothing wrong with corridor. Alright, we'll get some paintings as well. So like sand or dunes or desert. And an ampersand. So sand and and. Yes. Alright, cool. Brilliant. Oh, I love that you can... It just... How do I get to that? There must be a way to get to that and it has something to do with it, you know? Alright. I don't want a chapel. I want a dark room. Veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That's one option. And this will give us one as well. And a key. What's the chance I've been going to be doing... Well, oh no, because I'm cursed now. Because I took the money back. I'm not getting courtyards all the time. Am I going to be doing green rooms? I might be. I might be. Ah, fuck it, look. Alright. Hang on a second. We need to see what's good. What does chat manage to do? Interference origin. That's so cool. Man, you know what? I was skeptical about Marathon because they weren't talking much about the amount of, I mean, you know, I was watching a streamer who got one of their packages, you know, the streamer packages for the reveal. And he was saying that in the Discord for creators, there must be 500 people there. And so the package was a decent package. It had some nice stuff. So the fact that they've sent 500 of those out, they're spending money on this and they're doing a huge marketing push right now and they're doing a massive reveal. I mean, if the gameplay turns out to be shit today, so they must think they've got something. They must be very happy with what they've got. All right, we have to unlock it. All right, laboratory is really our only option. Really? We've got this and then the bedroom over on the other side. Okay. I didn't have another one of these, did I? No. Alright, so I still haven't made a boiler room, so not much to do with that. Was there anything else to do? Oh, this... Yeah, okay. I haven't done that. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk, gain 1 key, 1 gem or 1 gold. Each time you find some trash while digging, add a small chest to the entrance hall. For each bedroom you draft after your second, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. So... I don't know. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Why not? I mean, it's sort of might as well, you know? Did I look at the oh, that's what I've done before. Never did it. Okay, alright. No, that's interesting. So have I got any hallways yet? I've got 2 hallways. So if I were to... Next 3 things I'll get keys. So if I find boxes, open them with impunity. Did I ever take a screenshot of this? I don't think I did. It was before screenshot time. Okay. Oh, I've got the key card, so that is fucking bonus. Make sure there's no sneaky little keys or coins or anything like that. Chapel, dining room, locksmith, keys for sale. I've never done locksmith, and then we're oh no, dining room will do. Yep, dining room. Can't do anything just yet, but if we go further north, we'll be okay. Watch this be locked. Motherfucker. Good, not locked. Utility closet. We need that if we have to find the dark room. But then we've got literally no more options. I need a utility closet. It's gonna need to stay there, but we're gonna need to take a break first. I wonder if I can leave you on watching. Yeah, what if I give you the chair? Be right back, 3 to 5 minutes. All right, sorry about that, people. I had to do some, I forgot to do the washing up. So I had to do that, and in the middle of that, I needed to, well, nature called. What's going on with Bungie? Do an hour 18, get back to the game, and finish this day, and then sit back and enjoy the reveal of Marathon. Did I already go in here? I don't think I did. So, we need to turn the key cards off if we run into them. Is there any reason to go back to, but the dark room's on. So is the only way to get to the dark room is if you've got shelter? Oh, here we go. We've got painting, plane. Plane and fly and draw and no, I don't know. I can't figure this one out. Painting the earth. Paint and oh, really? Fly and yeah, earth and no, I don't know. We'll just have to try and think of that one some other time. My brain's not in gear. Didn't look at this one either. Stage and stag. E. Nice. All right, so where have we ended up here? We can't go here. Oh, we didn't have a key? No, we did have a key, but I just used the other room. Oh, we use our last key. Every red one except the one I want. Chapel, gymnasium, secret passage. So I could possibly get a red. Yeah, well, we'll go for red because we're looking for the dark room. This is absolutely madness to go for a red. Flan and fan is L. Other one, plain and yay, dark room, excellent. But I haven't got a magnifying glass. This is going to turn off when I get in there. I don't want to get in there. Maybe it's just on if you've got a breaker room. That'd be interesting. Alright, so I have a shovel, a key car keys, compass. Is there any reason to go out? We could go out via the garage. Would that be quicker? No, we have to go via the entrance hall to get to the garage, basically. So I want to go see if I can trade some of these, one of these things for a magnifying glass. That was the goal. So we've got our dark room. We need to go see if we can do that. All right, how do I get out of here? This way. Left. Not even sure we can have enough energy. Did I make a dining room? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we can have just enough, but I don't think we're going to have enough to get back. Sag. We need to burn these 2 days though, because, you know, I am cursed. I would like to trade the shovel for a coin purse, no thanks. Key card for a metal detector, car keys for a coupon book. Compass for a coin purse. I want a magnifying glass. Alright, what's a coupon book? We've used the car keys. Coupon book for salt. Wait, could you just keep trading? Alright, compass for a... Don't need the compass anymore. That'll give me car keys. Novel for salt. Wait, so they've all changed? Done. What's a coin purse? Each time you collect 3, earn $1. Okay. And what's a coupon book? Save $1 on each purchase you make on the estate. Sure. We have 8 health. We're not going to make it. Damn it! No. We've got the magnifying glass. I have to hope I find some fruit or something somehow. Something respawned. Wait, so I need to be very careful here. How? Yeah, it's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm on 6. God damn it. Is there any fruit here? What's this? Closet. Oh well. We're just gonna run out of energy with our magnifying glass. Give me some fruit, please. I'm starving. No. No. Went the wrong way anyway. Parlor. None of these are... No, none of these are bedrooms. Shit! Oh, there is a bedroom all the way up there, but that's not going to help. Have a key? I don't. No, we're done. Damn. Badge. House might be a little bit different. No shit, Sherlock. Ordinary villa. Oh, that's so annoying. I managed to get the dark room. I had a utility closet. What was the new room I got? We've had that before. None of these are new. Our trading post is the new one. The outside one. Alright, that's it for blueprints for the day, I think. So, back to watching. Let's see what's going on in ye olde Bungie land. Holy shit, that's loud. What's this? Transwave Interceptor Mark II? Holy shit. What is this? Am I supposed to find something? What does Rand do? Connected. That's crazy. What is this stuff? Alright, is it now making noise? Can I turn it off? Turn it off. There we go. We'll stick with the standard. Get some more. Do we want the chat on? Nah, fuck it. Let's go full screen here. Let's go fullest of the screeniest. Alright, what have we got to fiddle around with here? I should have washed that. I didn't. Goddamn coffee cup. I need some water. Lovely. Do I change categories though? Do I stay on YouTube? I don't think I do. On YouTube, I think we say ciao bene, au revoir, goodbye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing.